Так, значится так.
Whoa, whoa. You hear that?
Попробуем сейчас его одолеть. Хорошечно. Валим, валим. Ах ты. Отвали, блядь. Говно, сука. Ах ты, сука. Блядь. А помощнее ствола у меня нету, да? Для подобной херни. Ладно. Валим, валим, валим. Ах ты, сука. Окей. Сука. Давай, Кейт, гаси его. Готов, сука. Вот так-то нахуй. Готов. Так, плазма. Обломки. Пластмасса, сталь, патрон 45 калибр. Прочная кожная нет. Яростный силовой кастет. Взять. Хорошо.
Find anything good on him?
Урон 69, да? У этого силового кастета. А мои биты сколько? 37. Но это вообще ни о чем, блядь. Яростный силовой кастет. Давайте поставлю вместо бейсбольной биты. А ну-ка. А я не могу тебя использовать? Ты шо, сука, серьезно, блядь? Сука. Ну ладно, теперь придется бейсбольную биту все-таки оставить. Окей, так, добрососедство, мы идем. Уходим в стелс, блядь. Так, где-то здесь должны быть супермутанты, судя по этим мешкам. Да? Да. Ну да ладно. Пойдем сюда. Эта хуйня там, сука, летает, жужжит, блядь. Минус. Вылезай. Рейдер-мусорщик. Выходи, мой хороший. Готов. Окей. Это куда? Куда-то сюда. Чья-то хатына, блядь, да? Вас не видят. Надо сохраниться. Да, часок. Кимарнуть, все. Сейф прошел, двигаем далее. Где, блядь, вход, нахуй, стоять? Вряд ли где-то там. Стимулятор на основе трап. Хорошо. Добрососедство, блядь. Крысы. Тесак 32. Хорошо. Вот он здесь рядышком вход, блядь. Ах ты, сука. Отъебись. Ты где, блядь? Отъебался нахуй. Как обычно, патронов на друг у меня нет нихуя. Забаговалась, да? Правильно. Так и стой. Да твою мать. Ах ты. Нахуй, блядь. Крышки, патроны, бельчи, сухарики, хорошо. Яростный институтский карабин. Пускай будет. Так, а где, собственно, вход? Где-то там? Где-то за этой стеной. А как ты попасть, блядь? Непонятно пока что, непонятно. Блядь, супермутанты, нахуй. Ах ты. Окейшки. Так. Вести огонь из-за укрытия будем. Да, блять. А хотя бы, сука. И попробуем это здесь обойти. Ага. Готов. Где-то еще есть, да? Пишущая машинка, нафиг не нужна. готов. Да? Да. Кто-то где-то еще есть. Жилой дом. Интересно. Где вход, блядь? Сука. Ебаный лабиринт, блядь. Все. Да в смысле, блядь? Кто-то наверху, да? Вот так вот. Где Кейт? Что-то она не дает о себе знать. И это меня напрягает. Все. Надеюсь, что да. Легендарный супер-мутант-разведчик. Ёб твою мать. Удвоенный урон целям с полным здоровьем. Возьму, конечно же. Так, ну раз дают, были возможность сохраниться, значит надо сохраняться. Правильно? Правильно. Сука. Вы не можете спать, пока рядом есть враги, да? Видимо, не судьба мне здесь поспать.
Oh, sure. And what am I supposed to wear?
Наверху, короче, где-то, да? Ну ладно, давай поднимемся наверх. Где-то там, блять. А, внизу. Минус.
Come out, wherever you are.
Have some fun.
So stupid, so weak.
Oh, that must have hurt.
Готов. Все. Надеюсь. Теперь-то могу поспать, а? Ай. Да, часок. Не чисто ради сейва. Так. Ну, раз уж мы здесь, давай полутаем еще эту башню до конца. Десятый калибр, сколочная граната, прицельный легкий боевой карабин. Нет, не интересно. Это походу и было все самое интересное здесь, да? Так, опять-таки, добрососедство, сука. Как тебя влезть нахуй, а? Стрелок новобранец. Ну, стрелки нам вроде бы враги, да? Да. Ах ты, сука. Ногу мне разъебал. Говно, блядь. А идешь ты нахуй. Хули только вертлявый, блядь. Готов нахуй. Mass Fusion.
They built this place up to protect something. We need to find out what it is.
Предлагаешь мне сюда зайти? Чё за... Не, пошли уже добрососедство. И сюда как-нибудь в другой раз.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
Давай так.
It's not every day I get mugged and then witness a murder right in front of me.
You obviously haven't been living it up enough, but we won't judge you for that. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Do you have a minute? I think we should talk.
Давай поговорим.
What's on your mind?
I've been thinking about this for a long time. Just try to bear with me. This isn't easy for me to say, and I want to get it right. Where do I begin? Did you know I spent 3 years fighting at the combat zone? 3 years of getting beaten to hell by a bunch of losers and lunatics. After the matches were over, I'd spit out the blood, stitch me wounds, and do a couple of shots of psycho to keep me going. I fucking hated it. I hated the crowds, I hated the other fighters, and I hated myself. I never understood why I put myself through all that. Until now. It was because I was alone. And I think deep down, I wanted to die. I wanted one of my opponents to crush the life out of me. The easy way out.
Ну, то есть в прошлом теперь ты не одна.
Well, that's the past. You're not alone anymore.
Then maybe you know what I'm trying to say to you. My life's been nothing but one huge failure after another. You've heard all my stories, and you know the prices I've paid. There were a few times, when things got really bad, that I found myself staring down the barrel of my own shotgun. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger. I guess I was praying that I could find a single decent scrap of humanity in this fucked up world. And then, what you did for me back there at Fault 95, it was like the answer to those prayers. That's the first time in my life I fully depended on someone else, and they didn't let me down. God damn it, I'm making a mess of this.
Все хорошо, Кейт. Просто рассказывай. Соберешь?
It's all right, Kate. Let it all out.
I'll be fine. I just need to be getting to the point. The longer we've been spending time together, the more I'm beginning to realize what you mean to me. And I'm not just talking about you watching me back or sharing a drink together. I mean more than that. Before we met, I'd never let me guard down around anyone. I didn't dare. But with you, I feel like I can let you in and see me for everything that I am. For better or for worse. Look, I can't go back to the way things were before we met. I won't. But what I need you to do is look me in the eyes and tell me you feel something too.
Разумеется, я люблю тебя, Кейт. Вау, поехали!
Of course I do. I'm in love with you, Kate.
You're what? You said you're in love with me. I can't do that right now. I'm just not ready. I'm sorry.
Блять, какого хрена ваша попытка убеждения, сука, не... Не, я это не могу просто так оставить, ну вы же понимаете, ну блять, ну камон, ну чё рот, ну что за... Ваша попытка убеждения, какого хрена, у меня максимальное красноречие, блять, а ваша попытка убеждения не сработала, ты шо, сука? Ты шо, блять? У меня десятка красноречий, у меня все должно работать как часики нахуй. Здесь мне какая-то хуйня, которая временно повышает мой харизма. Я не могу этого просто так оставить. Ну, камон, ну, в смысле попытка убеждения, блять, не удалась. Ты шо, сука? Я это просто так оставить не могу. Уж извольте нахуй, но нихуя, блядь. Так, спешл. Харизма 9. А что мне дефает харизму, не могу понять. Состояние. Как-то, блядь, показать эффекты. Легкий голод, харизма минус... Ах ты, сука. Харизма минус 1, блядь. Ты шо, сука? Все, получше, блядь. Выносливость минус 1. Похуй. Спешл. Харизма 10. Ну, блядь. Ну, сука. Так, добрососедство, ты там находишься. Так, теперь смотрим. Есть у меня какая-то хуйня, которая повышает мне харизму временно. Ментаты, интеллект, восприятие, радикс, стимуляторы на основе трав. Интеллект и восприятие. Ну, блядь, мне нужна харизма, алле, блядь. По одежде у меня вроде все одето. Сила, выносливость, блядь. Харизма, вот. Значит, что делаем? Делаем вот что. Я сейчас захожу. Раздеваюсь, блядь. Да. И все. Раздеваюсь, блядь. Проверяю свой спешл. Все, ебать, 11 харизма, нахуй.
Hey, hold up there. First time.
Отвали,
Better
нахуй.
back off.
Whoa, hey, all right. We'll just...
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a
Вот
guest.
так вот,
Lay
нахуй.
off that extortion
Сука.
crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Можно я его убью, а? А, ты уже все, ты занят, да? Ладно.
Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
Ты как? Все нормально, спасибо, что приструнил
I'm
его.
fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Похоже на анархию Да, понимаю.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Да. Кейт,
Do you have a minute? I think we should talk.
давай.
What's on your mind?
I've been thinking about
Так,
just
это все было.
Did you know I spent 3 years after the match? I fucking hate.
Right.
I never understood. It was because
Well, that's the past.
then maybe you know what my life's. There were a few
Sure.
I don't know, and then that's the. God damn it!
It's all right, Kate.
I'll be fine. The longer we've been, and I'm not just talking about you watching me before we met, but with you. Look, but what I need you to do is look.
Вот так вот.
I'm in love with you, Kate.
You're what? You said you're in love with me. I didn't know. I mean, I felt something between us, but I thought it was something else. Why? Why would you fall in love with someone as screwed up as I am?
Ты для меня особенная, только ты сможешь принести мне истинное счастье. Давай так.
Because you're special to me, Kate. And I don't think I'd be happier with anyone else.
You really mean that? This has to be the first time I put all my cards on the table and didn't end up losing everything. You don't know how much this means to me. To have someone special in my life. I promise you. I mean to make the most of it.
Вот и все, нахуй. А то, блядь, харизма не хватает, блядь, убеждений не получилось. Да идешь ты нахуй. Вот это вот, нахуй. Вот уровень, блядь. Да, нахуй. Так,
And what am I supposed to wear?
ты мне дала способность адреналин, да? Что за способности? Способности, где они тут отображаются? Спешл, состояние. Блядь. Бензокосой работает под подъездом, ёбаный рот. Так. Да шо это какого, блядь? Вот так вот, нахуй. Короче, хуй знает, где это можно посмотреть, блядь. Если кто в курсе, скажет. Да. Ну а мы, собственно, продолжаем.
Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Что ты продаешь?
A gun for every occasion.
Так, хорошо, но я покупать ничего не буду, буду только продавать. Ясно? Так, бита 35 урона. Силовой кастет оставлю. Институтский карабин. Нахуй мне не нужен, блядь, тесак. Нахуй мне не нужен, блядь. Коктейль Молотова оставить или продать? Да похуй на него. Так, по броне тут тоже все нормально. Так. Здесь что? Антибиотики. Мне, в принципе, все надо. Разное. Огни Сан-Франциско, цена 3. Папка. Письмо. Рекламный журнал. Наука Теслы. Шпильки. Техническая документация я оставлю. Ядерный материал оставлю. Модификации оставлю. Боеприпасы. Угу. Хотя у тебя и так уже бабок нету, да? Ладно. Давай. Что у тебя есть? Запил... Ух ты. Это базука. Базука мне не нужна. Тактически мощный охотничий карабин. Улучшенный. Нихуя себе. Это лазер получается, да? Меч китайского офицера. Хрень. Так, одежда. Нихуя себе, защита у нее пиздатая. Нагрудник ликвидатора, блять. А у меня что? Команда с 24, 24, 15, а у него 40. Мощно, мощно. Ну и пока это не надо. Хлам, боеприпасы, мне нужен ядерный блок. Все давай. Все, хуй с ним. Потому что ядерные блоки мне нужны. Окей. Блять, воды надо раздобыть так-то. Или найти какой-то кран. Пить можно? Сука. Ну ладно. Заходим сюда. Дом воспоминаний. Так.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Так, мне вниз, да? Ну пошли.
take it this isn't a social call.
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption, and we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Ну, поехали.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Блять, раздеваться надо-то, ебаный рот. Поехали.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories, and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Ну, поехали.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the
you are
world
experiencing
worked?
these memories as Kellogg.
I think
This
now
may
she
prove
wanted me to kill
disorienting
him.
at first.
I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Так.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Попробуем. Так, это тупик, да? Не сюда я пошел. Надо было хуярить вверх.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Now They sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Поехали.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find him.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
This is the one. Here.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so good news, I think.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Как-то так.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
Ну давай.
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
А ну-ка.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
Да.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant while you were waking up.
Я сейчас, походу, откинусь, да? Фух, все. Так, добыть силовой костюм, да? Добыл. Так, поговорить с Ником. Так, тебя я заберу, пожалуйста. Все. Я возьму, да? Очищенная водичка, пачка сигарет. Это все могу взять, да?
Nice.
Окей. Это все продам, а у меня уже, да, перегруз, блядь. Это обезвоживание, надеюсь. Так. Хо-хо-хо-хо, ах ты, блядь. 199, поехали. Все? Все. Че по заданию? Разыскать Вёрджила, поговорить с Пайпер, поговорить с Ником. Давай попиздим. Ну давай.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go.
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Увидимся, Ник.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Так, это, конечно, все понятно, но, сука, это... Блять, надо сохраняться и заканчивать так-то. Серия, это часовая уже. Так, для того, чтобы сохраниться, мне нужно что? Правильно. Мне нужна гостиница. Да? Да. Старый Капитолий. А ну-ка, давай сюда зайдем. Где-то здесь, блядь, есть отель, я это знаю точно. Гостиница, хуй с ней. А, не это. Это мэрия, я понял. Сорян. Не туда зашел. Вот. Отель. Отель Рексфорд.
Hey there.
Да, здорово.
Are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Так.
Before you even start, let's skip to the point. We have rooms, one room specifically. Payment due up front.
Да окей.
Here's your caps.
The room is on the top floor. When you come to the hallway, it's the last one on the right.
Окей, верхний этаж, последняя дверь справа. Хорошо. Ты. Ну, на этом все. В общем, всем спасибо за просмотр. Вы были на канале Noob Games. Я, дядька Виталька. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки. И услышимся с вами в следующих сериях. На этом все. Всем удачи. Всем пока.